gained 10 pounds, a little bit passed away. I'm really not in the mood to talk to anybody.
Tammy Slaton. She's gained 10 pounds. It's crazy because, you know, she spoke about how dieting is hard. Being on this weight loss journey isn't easy. I still get my cravings. And when I get my cravings, I gotta have some. Because, well, I'm human and I'm allowed to. Now, she may have not said it in those words necessarily, but that is what she said. And then boom, she ends up gaining 10 pounds. But it's okay though, because Tammy Slaton has got this all under control. She's gonna get back on it, continue losing that weight that she lost in a coma. Did I have to say that? There was no need for that, right? The way I was like... But listen, real quick. Before I get into the rest of this video and show you clips, just in case you don't know, I have reacted to the full episode on my Patreon account, okay guys? So obviously on the Patreon account, you get the opportunity to watch the full video with less pausing, you know what I mean? I let it flow. Most importantly, it's unrestricted, so pretty much I'm effing and blindly saying exactly what I want to say because, well, I don't have to worry about being demonetized or worry about copyright on Patreon. So of course, if you want to check it out, link is down below in the description. But with that being said though, Tammy's about to go into a therapy session. Let's see how it went down.
So what is your day-to-day like while you're there?
It's the same damn thing every day.
You know when someone is put in a position in life where they are pretty much getting free medical care, pretty much getting free rehab support, and they also get pretty much free therapists, you know, one-to-one with a therapist. It's not a group setting, it's a one-to-one session where somebody is taking time out of their day to come and help you, and this is the attitude that you want to give that person. It's fascinating, isn't it? And it's crazy because I believe it's either last episode or the first episode, Tammy talked about how she really appreciates all the nurses. The nurses are doing great. Well, funny that, because you see, when she's in the rehab center, those nurses and all the doctors that help her, well, they allow her to have her cheat meals, shall I say. They allow her to have her cravings. No wonder why she's always in a good mood to want to be around them and, you know, to be friendly to them. But when it comes to the therapist trying to help Tammy with what the root of the problem is, Tammy just wants to give nothing but an attitude. To make it worse, last episode, she was, I don't want to talk about this, I don't want to talk about that. This episode, because she's gained 10 pounds, oh, that's it, I don't want to talk at all. I'm just going to give the therapist a hard time no matter what. Honestly, she's getting all of these things given to her when there's thousands of people in this world that would love to get half of what she gets for free. Do you know how many people need a therapist in this world? Do you know how many people, Tammy Slaton? You're out here disrespecting a therapist like she ain't there trying to help you. Ungrateful. But hey, let me show you more. And if you're still here, please make sure you hit that subscribe button and also like the video.
Last time you'd made quite a bit of progress in your weight loss. How about since we met last time? You still making progress with that part?
Tammy's famous words, I don't want to talk about it. The therapist asked her, so how's your eating going? She's like, what about it? And then therefore she proceeds to say that, well, last time you was doing well with your weight loss. As you can see, Tammy doesn't want to talk about it. Why? Because she's gained some weight. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a round of applause right now. Let's give a round of applause right now. And I tell you what we're going to give a round of applause for. Tammy Slaton, Amy Slaton, the Slatons, the Combs, whatever, okay? We know that they have a history of where the mother was not great to them. You know, and it was always Tammy and Amy left to themselves. And then obviously I believe it was their grandmother passed away who pretty much looked after them. And because that happened, well, this is how, I guess, Amy and Tammy got into this predicament of being morbidly obese, but then also at the same time the rest of the family. But it seems as if out of every single sibling going, Tammy's the one that got the worst out of the worst. And it's crazy because, you see, growing up, she had no one to talk about it, no one to talk to but Amy, right? But of course, her and Amy were not the best of influences on each other. But now Tammy has the opportunity to get a therapist who can be somewhat a mother figure to you, unlike your actual mother. And now you get a chance to open up to someone, you get a chance to have a conversation with someone, and all you want to be is disrespectful. Now listen, don't get me wrong. No one should be open to want to be open with a therapist straight away because the therapist is a stranger. But, correct me if I'm wrong, a lot of the time in this world, ladies and gentlemen, okay, sometimes it's easy to open up to someone who you don't actually know compared to someone that you do know, because with someone you don't know, you don't feel has judged, if you dig what I'm saying. But you see, Tammy Slaton is someone that will defy and go against every single thing that most people would love to have. A lot of people out here just want someone to talk to. Doesn't matter who it is, they just want someone to talk to and just to let out what they're feeling. Then there's people in this world who really need a therapist for whatever they're going through, but it is challenging to get one depending on where you are, where you're from, and all them kind of things. But Tammy Slaton, on the other hand, you know what she'll do? Come here. Let me tell you what she'll do. She'll tell you that. To be more accurate, I don't want to talk about it. What she really means is, yeah.
Your total weight loss is thus far?
I'm gonna talk about it. Please don't ask. I'm gonna shut down completely.
The good old threats. The good old threats. Just because you gained weight, you're taking out somebody else. Oh, I'm just gonna shut down. What a grown-up thing to do. When is this woman ever going to learn that she is now an adult and it is time to mature and behave like an adult? And the first thing that she could do is by taking accountability for her own actions. But hey, when things go south, it is always somebody else's blame, and it's always a matter of where she can't take accountability, and then if there's any support, she just wants to shove it in your face. And the crazy part about it is that when she does ever fail or flop or go backwards or whatever, even if Amy tries to give her words of wisdom, Tammy will be down her throat. So this isn't a matter of where, this isn't a matter of where, like, you know, oh, if Amy was here, we better know, because she even goes down her throat. When Mum was here, it goes down her throat. Anyone who tries to speak to Tammy when she's going through a tough time, well, guess what? She just wants to give that person a hard time. And that is the most infuriating thing about Tammy Slaton. I'll be honest with you, ladies and gentlemen, you can call me evil. You can call me savage for saying what I'm about to say next. But listen, by the time this season is over, now, from what I understand, at this one time, it was reported by myself and things that I researched that Tammy Slaton did end up having that weight loss surgery, but we don't know that for sure, because that's something that we're going to find out in this season. And I will be honest with you right here, right now. Even if she reaches the threshold that she's meant to reach for this weight loss surgery, she doesn't deserve it. She shouldn't get it. There's people out there who probably want to get the weight loss surgery, and they're already on the right path. They've already got their diet in place, they've got the exercise in place, they've got whatever it is they want in place, ready to go. But hey, boom, they're just waiting for that surgery. They can't get it, but they deserve it. I would rather someone that deserves it gets it rather than Tammy Slaton. And do I say this not only just because of her attitude, but because she's getting all these things free of freaking charge?
I'm asking what you're learning, which is not an analysis.
Really?
Ultimate disrespect. Yep, I'm just gonna hang up on you. Yep, just gonna hang up on you. I know you're here pretty much to help me out free of charge, and I ain't paying you a single dime because somebody else is paying it for me. Ladies and gentlemen, Tammy Slaton. Like I said before, I've done a full reaction to the full video, you know what I'm saying, on Patreon, ladies and gentlemen, okay, of 1,000 Sisters, most recent episode. Please go check it out. Also, on top of that, we've got the most recent episode of 90 Day Fiancé the other way. Also, on top of that, we'll have 1,000 Best Friends tomorrow. And also, on top of that, we have got Married at First Sight, Australia. Yesterday's episode's on there. Today's episode's coming on there as well. And so much more to come. Yeah. With that being said, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Stay in tune with everything that I do on YouTube. Like the video, notification bells on. We're done, we're out, and peace.